goodness. Yeah, I had the topic at the tip of my tongue where we're gonna be tonight, and she came on the damn screen and the discombobulated me, smokers. It's just that smile, the text. What's up, babe?
What's up? How are you?
Doing fine. And before we go any further, how did you enjoy being in the premium smoke room? So everybody can understand the experience that if you're not have subscribed to the premium smoke room, you are missing out on. You know, and for future ladies that plan to be in the premium smoke room. How was your experience in the premium smoking podcast?
I had fun. You get to be a little more sexy, a little more playful, inwarding, and titties. Titties are nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a plus.
And sorry, smokers. She ain't showing no titties today.
I feel like it's hard to keep their clothes on anyway, so I feel like most people would want to be on the premium because they want to be naked anyway.
No, it'd be funny because sometimes, like, I'll tell them we doing a regular smokers lounge. Now, understand, believe it or not, I actually tell the girls, no, I want to do a smokers lounge. Then we come up, day of the show, they pop on screen, and then it just, they have an outfit, I'm like, I take it you want to do a premium smoke, and then they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes me feel good because, you know, like I said, the one thing is with men in our business, we don't want to come off as creeps. Right. We don't want to come off as thirsty, you know, because part of it is we want you ladies to feel so comfortable, have so much a good time with us that you want to come back. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So, and as you see, she's back for a third time, so she must have felt comfortable and good. So what's been going on with you, babe?
I have been doing a lot more production work, learning a lot more video in that way. Doing some PA work, set hand work for some mainstream company production. So that's been fun, and I helped with casting on it. It was important to me to pick the right people and, you know, create DVDs that really represented the cinematic level of work that we wanted.
See, it's funny you said a term that is long forgotten lately, DVD.
Yeah, all these big, the mainstream companies, they're still shooting for DVDs. I mean, I have
you hear them really
video stores.
Yeah, and what's crazy is you don't. It used to be a time where they don't promote the DVD. It's like now they promote the scene and the website, but not necessarily the DVDs. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there are people that still have DVD players. Some of your laptops have DVD players on them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you this: is there a market for it? And so my smokers can understand. Cause I know smokers are like, what? You know, why would DVD still be a thing with the mainstream companies?
Yeah.
And it's all about streaming now. It's all about online. You know, break it down to them, baby.
There is a huge market for DVDs, and it's actually growing right now. You know, there's people that will never grow out of a media. It's the same thing with photography, videography, the way we watch and consume art or video, cinema. We just become in love with a certain format, and for some people that's DVDs, especially with porn. It was such an era and a lifestyle for a lot of people, but now more than ever, the censorship on all of the adult sites, the ID verification is really scaring people. The states and Pornhub battle. People are buying DVDs. They're, you know, building their at-home stash more than ever. They're buying bundles and things like that for people. They're, you know, they're buying direct. And DVD has always been a great way to buy direct, especially from people's individual stores. All the OGs, a lot of them have never been able to get rid of their DVD store because they've made consistent money on them.
See, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. See, I love you, Christopher Sell, but I hate you when you took away the DVD store. Because even with me, up until they took it away, I was making money. I had people still ordering DVDs. I had like 20 titles. And I'm sitting here have to burn. See, that's the other part, people. When you're not a major company, you have to burn them things your damn self.
Right.
And y'all don't
burn
know.
them, box them, and ship them. House them.
You know how many times I had to go to motherfucking, what is it, Kinko's, FedEx, and go buy like the thing with the DVD stamp.
Yeah.
The cover stamp. And then you got to print out got to get the cases, then you got to print out the covers and all that, you know what I'm saying? And even get like the little plastic bag packages. I had to get them online, you know? So do you think DVDs are making a comeback?
I definitely think they are. And if censorship on the internet continues the way it is, the DVD sales are going to increase.
So, but my thing is, like, can people find the DVDs on these people's sites? Do they have to go to certain sites now? Because I remember, you know, these have a little, you know, part of the site where you be like, yo, DVD store.
Right. Yes. And that's, some of them have both. Some people have their own dedicated site where they have it, but like a lot of people like me now go through sites like AEBN or Adult Empire, and we have our own stores, and you can stream or buy DVDs, download DVDs, etc. from them. So you can get them in multiple types of format. It's not just the ship to your home, but they have options for that. And I get to see a breakdown of it every month.
See, it's funny, people, because I am on AEBN and Hot Movies. I just ain't done nothing with it. I ain't done with it in a long time. Because also my partner, who was my cameraman, was on there. So they took down some of the DVDs because he had them too.
Oh, the doubles?
Yeah, see, that was the biggest problem. It was like, I had to, okay, first of all, before we go any further, hello, smokers, how y'all doing? And it's time to smoke this over. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. I'm your host, Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/Porn Rap Star. 4 sponsors to tell you about. First one being eroticismmagazine.com. Next up, blusharaka.com for your candles, the Kinky Candle Company on Etsy, and for your legal needs, the Queen of Law, Mitchell Ferrari. All the links are in the description of this episode. Also, you can find me 5 days out the week in the mornings at fullswapradio.com. Also at SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com, as well as the BGP LLC app. And right now, up on YouTube, on my man's YouTube page, we're discussing wrestling, as we just discussed Bash at Berlin, and as well as NXT, you know. So yeah, I expand my palette, people. So now, enough about me. Let me reintroduce to you this gorgeous, tattered up alt model with legs that go all the way up, tits that are real nice, and also, don't sleep, she got one of the nicest asses in the business. And she know how to make you come on camera as well as mentally. And trust me, she's a great guest. That's why we had her back 3 freaking times. And Premium Smokers, we're going to bring her back to Premium Smoker. I'm talking about none other than the one and only, the lady that got the knack, Tiffany Nacke. Say hello to my smokers.
Hello, smokers. Hello. Happy to be back.
Welcome back. Y'all need to go check out the interview that she did, and then of course you need to subscribe to Premium Smoke Room to see the episode that she did over there. So see, you see where we heading, people, because it was like we were right getting into it. I said, damn, I ain't even talking about smokers yet. I was like, hey, B, we here. So, but no, it's people don't realize, and what it's coming down to is where porn is going to how you're going to make money in this industry, which is funny because that was the topic I was actually aiming to, damn near, which is funny she actually hit, so she must be a psychic. Or we think a lot alike. But that, you know what I'm saying, how moving forward and looking to the future do we make our money? Because the game is changing so much, just like the rules on the site. Right now, my videos right now, then it took down 80 videos.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, new sites are popping up. I got 2 new sites that went in my DMs saying, you like to put some of your content on our stuff?
Yep.
So, and now we're talking about DVDs. So we'll move on to the other shit first. Let's unpack my favorite thing, DVDs. People don't realize how much DVDs make more money than just subscriptions and selling clips. Break it down to them.
I mean, especially the customer relation. I think that's kind of the biggest part is when you're directly selling to someone, they feel like safe that they're providing to you. The DVD is often a higher price because you can bundle in multiple scenes too. So you're getting a bigger bulk. You can get them to buy multiple in one sitting almost always in a way that they would CDs or DVDs previously, because it's one of those things where you can almost never just buy one. They always want more. And you get a good customer from them. You know, they buy 1 DVD, get 4 scenes. That already feels like a deal. It feels a lot better than, you know, I have to subscribe and then maybe I get 1 video and then I have to wait next month. Like, they can just go and binge even with a single DVD. So they can really, you know, buy your entire catalog and then have it and cherish it and like truly worship the performers in a way that they can with an online platform that could be gone tomorrow.
Trust me, I done seen some platforms disappear, people.
Yeah, and I mean, it's Colin time. That's, you know, that it just happens. It's one of those things you got to like roll with the punches. And how are we going to make money? We go to the next site, we go to the next thing, and those of us with longevity, we stop getting beat up by the changes because we're just used to it.
See, with me, I try to stay ahead of them. I try to figure out where the game was heading, and I try to get there before everybody else because, you know, there's not many of us. Well, God damn it, there's plenty of us there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because people don't realize, when I say and tell people, when they took DVDs away from clip for sale, I lost 75% of my money. I did not need a 9 to 5 thanks to DVDs. You know, period. And plus the other thing that people don't take into account, which I had these conversations with a lot of people overseas. OnlyFans is not popping in every country, but DVDs are.
Yeah. Or currency. So like, some of them can't purchase because the currency or the ID verifications don't work the same way.
Yeah.
And so they can purchase a DVD easier on some of them older sites, older platforms, older payment processors.
Yeah. Or Cash Pay or Venmo.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or even with, you know, PayPal, you just can't put the PayPal link or no bullshit like that on your site. You know, but you can give them the PayPal information through your email for them to even purchase. So now, do they still do distribution deals nowadays with DVDs? Because I remember that was a big thing of what any company that was selling DVDs, well, especially on the independent side, wanted, to where they could be in stores, be in one card. Go ahead.
I feel like there's definitely still a few out there. And then there's always those like people that pop up that like are for the individual artists that want to help us, and they might not be able to give us as big of a cut as like a better distribution deal would, but sometimes those relationships are better long term because you have people you can actually work with and they can quality control your DVDs.
So now here's I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I just said they care. That was the last thing I said.
Okay. Yeah, for the guy that made the comment about I kept interrupting Rebel Rider, I'm going to try not to do as much interrupting. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for interaction, though. Please continue to comment. Please continue to comment and watch my brother. Thank you. I love critique. But anyway, my main thing is this, because I was telling people this. When you think DVD, you film differently. And I think that would change the game completely, was that the independents still filmed like they were going to put out a DVD. Because
like a studio.
Yeah, because that's how we were taught to film. Trust me, we didn't have no fucking cell phone. We had to have a camera. You know what I'm saying? And still to this day, I'd rather have a camera than to have a cell phone. And I learned why. Because you want to know why? Okay, I'm going to tell you. I did a whole photo shoot with one of my co-hosts, right? Mm-hmm. So the other day, I'm coming from work. My sister giving me a crock pot, right? I'm getting out. I forget the shit. The phone is on my lap. Guess what happened? That bitch fall face first on the cement, completely cracked. Now, imagine you had all them scenes on your fucking cell phone and your cell phone go the fuck out. Yeah. But if I have a camera, I can't lose because you want to know why. Even the camera fuck up, I have an SD card to get it out.
Yep. It's so separate. And you can often have two.
You know, period. And so for you, it's like, do you like filming for DVD versus filming for a clip?
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm not clip minded. And I think that's why I have transitioned so well to working on mainstream sets. My mind is already very like methodical to like, you know, we need the photos before, we need some type of intro, we need a storyline, we need the outro photos, we need the sex photos. I want everything to be a package and cohesive. Mm-hmm. So I don't like the quick idea of content. I mean, even cell phone videos, like there'll be times where I'll shoot with people that only shoot on cell phones because we don't have a videographer available. Mm-hmm. And it takes me longer to edit those videos because they have more issues than the high quality files, big files that I end up using, ironically. They almost always export with some type of problem.
Not only that, sometimes the bitches be, believe it or not, y'all gonna laugh at this. Sometimes the video is actually upside down.
Yeah.
I had that happen before. Yeah. And if you think that any of them shits is going to help you that you download on your cell phone, is going to help you turn that bitch upside right, think again. You're going to have to actually go on your laptop and get a Magix X or Adobe Premiere. I can't think Premiere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's kind of like people try to find an easy way to do good work. There's no easy way of doing that.
Yeah. And like there's, you know, I always say it's important to have a constant in your work. So if your constant tells a storyline like a bad quality camera on purpose, like a spy camera or something where it's intentional, it's different in your company and production than doing things a cheap route, an easy route, because you're tired, you don't want to invest in your brand, you don't want to learn things. It's just not going to benefit you long run to do things the cheap route.
Oh no. I didn't say that right there. No, because it was the point. It to me, even the look when models used to walk into the room and they see the studio light. And here's the difference. You see that big, heavy-ass Canon over there, or you see me with a Handycam. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You see a nice professional Canon photography camera. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Let's be real. Let's keep it 100. When you walk into a set where you see, do you look at some, because you done big shit, right? Mm-hmm. You can't see and tell me when you walk in there, you see a motherfucker with a cell phone, you don't look at them sideways. Come on, let's keep it 100 now.
Yeah, and there's people that just aren't honest about it until you're there in person. And like I'm very upfront about I can provide everything. I can provide the location, I can provide videographers, I can provide lights, I can make a storyline, I can do all of the above. And people will be adamant about, you know, I do things a certain way. It will have a great collab. We'll have a great shoot, you know, hiring me even. And I get there and it's a cell phone.
It's kind of like my girl said, Big Jordan. It shouts out to Big Jordan. She said, how you go buy a pussy, you can't buy a car. So that's what I mean. It's like, I hate when people sit here and be like, and I'm gonna make a lot of people mad. I hate when people are like, no, man, the cell phone, it take great pictures and you great videos and it
For
dude.
personal memories, like, sure. For like a photo album that you can have of your life and your pets and your friends and concerts and bullshit, but like not for actual cinematic scenes. Like, if you want to get awards for stuff, it's not going to be cell phone content. If you want to even be considered, it's not going to be cell phone content. I mean, the closest thing you might get is like a little prize from a website that you're on for sales.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's pretty much it. But see, I ain't gonna front y'all ladies are way more nicer than the ladies I came in with. I am sorry. I must tell this. Y'all are way more nicer because let's just say cell phone became a thing back then. Because back in the day when I got into business, what cell phone? You had a flip phone, so cell phone wasn't doing all that then, right?
Right.
Now, this was at the beginning of people using digital cameras, where you had the camera that takes the picture and the video, right? So one day I filmed a POV with simple 14 megapixel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit look good, turn good, lighting look wonderful. Look like I shot with a big camera, right? This girl come from California and shot with mainstream companies named Candy, right? I pulled it out and said, yo, tonight's scene, I'm going to shoot this with this. You know what I'm saying? Because I know this is the future. And it looks good. I'm trying to tell you. You know what she told me? If you don't take that fake ass bullshit out my face and go get a real fucking camera, I'm going back to California. See, some of y'all girls will sit there and see that bullshit, be like, yeah, okay. Because
okay. And you hear stories of that all the time, you know, especially like new girls. They'll get trapped on set for 8 hours doing one gig for like what, $300 because it's their first thing.
Yeah.
Insane. And you know, it's not their fault. They just don't know. They don't know.
But see, the thing about it also, I think, I'm a little unsympathetic because like this. It's how you value yourself and how you see yourself when you come in this game. Yeah. Even though I was an amateur, I said, no, I want to be looked at, respected as, treated as, worked as, known as a professional. And I looked at what the people that was considered a professional did. And I mimic it. See, just like these girls mimic, you know how many girls probably mimic your shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can't sit and tell me that I had a couple of posts you done did and you see a girl do that shit.
Oh, absolutely. I've had girls like side by side my stuff and try to say that we're copying. that type of that. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, period. Even to like, you know, when the girls are doing I don't care nobody say, when Miss B Nash was doing that, toes pointed, legs open, dildo, every girl and their mom was doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know, period. And so it's kind of like, yeah. So it's kind of like with you, it's like this. How did you stay out of the herd? Actually ahead of it.
I mean, initially for a long time, you know, my bulk of my income was touring, modeling, and most of the people that I knew were not doing anything erotic or fetish wise in that. I was very much in like we're only art models, we're above people because we're art models, like porn, no way. Like I got a lot of judgment. I still do. It's still hard for me to be friendly with some of those people because they are just so abrasive to me because they have judgment on what I do, even though I've always been supportive and caring and things like that. So, I mean, I was always different, and that caused me to get booked more for a range of things. You know, people, especially as a model, they could book me for an 8-hour time block, and we could do art nude, we could do fashion, we could do erotic, we could do fetish, and get way more things done in that amount of time. And so then moving that now to what I'm doing, I'm more productive because I've already got that like set mind, the lighting, things like that. Like, I don't care if I'm like naked in heels. I'm gonna be walking around set putting up lights and helping or breaking down stuff. I could be covered in cum. I'll break down the light. I don't give a shit. I I am there to work and be a team player, even if I'm told not to. Because if most people don't know, if you're a performer, you're not supposed to touch the things.
But see, they pay
And there's
attention to that.
rules.
Yeah, no, they pay attention to that because see what they're seeing is there's females, they're gonna be talent, and there's females that are gonna be bosses. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep saying it's the natural succession of doing this technically. It's going from being talent to actually being a producer and director, making your own.
That's what you should do. If you're gonna be in this a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. Because at some point you figure it out. I need to make it no different than Jenna James. She woke up and said, I can be doing this shit. What the fuck? Her husband was like, you know something, you're right. Let's do it. And years later, she has a movie that actually was mainstream that was released on silver screen.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. And they say porn can't do mainstream. Stop playing. You know, period. But see, that's why I think I talked about this article, the X-Bit drop, and they talked about how porn has changed, right? Mm-hmm. They were saying MILF porn then became stepmom, stepson. The big companies
and initially that was just taboo too. Taboo and caps. I was thinking about that the other day. How taboo was so many, even interracial. For a long time, it was interracial, the step stuff, the MILF stuff, all of it in one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and to me, once again, the reason why porn ain't making the money, I don't give a fuck if you a 0.01. You're not making the money the girls that was making before you came, babe. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
And did less. Because the reason why I say that, because the taboo. What the fuck is taboo now?
Mm-hmm. What's extreme?
So, yeah. Because
what's hardcore?
Yeah. Yeah, break it down.
I think about that all the time. What is hardcore? The terms are so flexible now, they don't apply to the things like they used to. Mm-mm. You almost need 3-4 tags or, you know, whatever taglines to even understand what anything is, what the full scene is.
Yeah. And see, to me, like I said, so many things that went away that help sell scenes, that help girls make more money. The fucking trailers. People don't realize how much trailers help you sell the fucking scene.
Trailers, text on everything is free SEO. Describe your videos. If you don't want to do it, you know, sit and watch the video and like voice record yourself in a chat GPT or something. There's so many options now to storyboard without even needing to be creative or be a good writer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even the trailers, there's apps that can create the trailers. There's plugins for Premiere that can break those down and make basic trailers, and you can like plug and play.
Yeah, because people didn't understand what Alfonso Lays was saying, that people make porn for TikTok. It's like, and I'm guilty of it too. You put 6 minutes, let's say 3 seconds, even 10 seconds, you just getting hit from the back.
Right, now, the 10-second videos like
yeah. Now, hold on, you got
never
a whole
make it to the front page, but it'll be watched 1 billion times.
But see, think about this now. At the same token, that whole scene, that's 10 seconds, right? You got a whole scene that probably 40 minutes. They had a skit at the beginning of that bitch where you was riding it, sloppy, and the whole fucking nine, you know, period. And this is why I tell everybody. It's the reason why Hollywood don't give you 10 seconds of a movie. It gives you a trailer. Mm-hmm. Do we not make movies?
Yeah.
Commercials? I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got to ask you this, because, of course, you would want to do content trade. So you pick male talent for that as well as female talent, because, you know, you do girls as well, I take it. Am I correct? So people understand. Okay. So now we're casting. Please explain to people the difference between casting versus picking somebody for content trade.
Yeah. Yeah, especially like in a professional sense, there's a huge difference, right? Like I may not like you because of ethics or some weird thing you posted online because you made yourself look crazy. There could be any reason that I may not think that you're great, but for casting, you might be an awesome fit for our project, and I will greet you with a smile on my face and be as professional as possible the entire day. I will help you whatever you need. Customer service kicks in. But like when I'm casting to shoot with myself or like a project for myself, I have to, it's like filling a resume for either one. I have a checklist from a mainstream company that you have to fit. And then I have somebody above me that says yes, no, whatever. We've approved them. We've talked to their agent, whatever. For myself, I'm all of those people. I'm the entire, jury on whether or not we're going to work together. So I have to reference check. I have to look into you. And, that could even be that could be content trade or me hiring people for my own productions. And it's, I have to make sure I want to work with them. I have to make sure they fit. Especially, given the whole cell phone conversation, are they going to be someone that acts? Because a lot of my stuff includes acting and full cinema leading into the storyline. It's not just a fuck scene. I'm not here to Netflix and chill. So if you think you're going to collab with me and we're going to hang out, you're going to be my boyfriend for the day, I'm sorry. It's not happening.
No, not at all. No, because even with me, it probably in a weekend setting, we probably did out of 15 scenes, 2 of them were straight fuck. And that was because we didn't feel like doing a role play. It was probably the last scene of the day.
Yeah. And I'm not saying I love a gonzo scene. I do. But there's also ways to make that super simple. Honey, I'm home. Whatever.
Not even that. It could be as simple as, I'm going to tell you how dumb these motherfuckers is, right? Okay, I'm going to paint the picture for you. And I'm going to use Miss Nacke for this, right? So, Miss Nacke, she's sitting in the room, we're having some sexy lingerie. She pulls her shit off. You know what I'm saying? She
like the Black Raw intros where
she's
slow and sensual, and it's about her. Da, 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 da. Card cut to blowjob.
Yeah. Oh no. We ain't got the blowjob yet. You gotta let me finish. Let me build it up. You feel what I'm saying? So of course she bends over, oils up the ass. Then of course I come over. No, she calls me over. She's like, "Come here, I need a little help." Yeah. Without saying a word. Then I come over and I oil her up. Actually turns into a massage. You feel what I'm saying? It's the sensualness of it. If you're gonna do a straight fuck scene, you got to have it. Either got to be some sensualness to it or something that sets it up. If it's no other than a girl masturbating with a dildo, and she just say, "Look, damn, I need a dick," and then the dick just pop out of nowhere. Ashley did the scene with a girl where she was talking. Sure, I just love sucking dick, and this and that. I just kept poking the dick in her face, right? You know what I'm saying? I just love dick. Okay, fuck it, I'll suck it. You know what I'm saying? It's you got to draw the people in, and these content creators don't draw them in. They think the taboo is going to draw them in. No, the simplest shit will draw them in because porn is how can I put this? The reason why the milkman work because it's a simple concept. The mailman work is a simple concept.
Yes, and relatable. They're relatable fantasies that everybody can think of. People that you see every day, the gas station, Uber, pizza delivery, all of those people, teachers, all those storylines.
But here's the thing. Why did the taboo have to turn into incest? Because I didn't remember too much stepmom and stepson step in the goddamn. I do recall. I really don't recall that like 2010 to 2017. I can say no. Actually, 2019, that's when the stepson and step mom came in. Because the reason why I say that, the way we used to play it was either that was my best friend's mom, the mom next door. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't related, not even by marriage.
Right. Yeah. There's no. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But I think that's where the step stuff came from. Is that the card processors came for the use of mom in general, and so all of those storylines, even though they were not related, they wanted a hard line, and the card processors, by putting step in front of it, you're not related, but it made it more weird.
No, you know how many videos that hold on. One of my videos is named MILF, mother-in-law. I like to fuck. That's what it basically is, right? Now it's stepmom in-law.
Yeah.
I like the fuck I said. Yes. Did that make any goddamn sense? And the funny part, I can't even go in and change the damn title if I wanted to.
Yeah. Yep. They don't care, but the silliness might help people click on it.
They go like, what the fuck is this? Okay.
Yeah.
No, it is one of my top sellers, though. No cap. It is one of my top sellers. But see, that's the funny part. It's crazy. I was doing MILF porn before there was MILF porn. And didn't realize it was MILF porn because a lot of females was actually MILFs, you know?
Yep.
But
yeah, just the age group.
Yeah. So now back to the casting. So you do realize that that's a good thing that what you're doing, right? So now you in a different level of the game.
Yeah. Things have changed this year. I know. It's happening fast. I see it.
Yeah. Because the reason why I say that is there are females that was talented that ended up creating DVDs, getting distribution deals with companies, and stuff like that. Pinky had 2 distribution deals.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Belladonna, God knows I would love to interview you, baby. If you watching, please come to the press. She had her own shit. You feel what I'm saying? So how is this now playing into your company?
Yeah. I have been privately working on my video portfolio, like as a director producer, so that I can market myself to these companies and work on different series ideas that I want to pitch to them, because it's a good way to get started directing if I come up with a good idea. And so I've been working on some stuff that's kink related, and then some stuff that's more like mainstream boy girl.
So I'm gonna ask you this. So how is it being in the room with men and they have to respect your business, not your dick sucking, not your pussy, not the fat ass, the brain?
Yeah.
I made a smile.
I definitely, I rub some people wrong ego wise, for sure. That just expect me not to be skilled or knowledgeable. Even people that I know personally that, like, to my face, they're fully supportive, But if you were to ask if I were to be a person on the project or something big, they're going to second guess me because they just haven't seen enough. But like I just did a big week in Phoenix, and I definitely proved myself there. I did a couple paid videographer gigs solo, just being like on board to help everybody with like multiple mainstream companies, different companies than ones I've worked for. So that was nice.
So being behind the camera, how much it made you want to have your own? Because see, a lot of people don't get the opportunity to get behind the camera. What I mean, people, let me explain this to you before we go any further. I'm not talking about you holding the goddamn cell phone while she's sucking your dick.
No.
You actually filming 2 other human beings.
The thing is huge, too. Like, imagine holding, like, I don't know, like 10 pounds. Like
No,
this.
no. The only thing I guess is I actually did a threesome as the camera guy.
Yeah.
We went over, dude. Stop playing. See, that takes skills. I don't want to say no more. I got pulled in. It wasn't my fault. But I digress. The point being is that what people don't understand the difference of being a videographer and I don't know nothing else. I actually don't know another term. I mean, because videographer, cameraman is all the same.
A content creator, I guess.
Yeah. But I'm asking you this. Can you call yourself a content creator if you work behind the camera also?
Yeah, I definitely feel like I am. I wouldn't say like, you know, the portfolio I'm building, I don't consider that content, but I feel like, you know, with my skill set, I'm perfectly capable of creating content. And there's things that I have to do for, like, even the mainstream company that I've been working with. Mm-hmm. I do a lot of BTS on a full camera the entire time. Mm-hmm. So I consider that more content. I do a lot of like cell phone BTS for them, so they have things in real time so that the performers can share stuff day of on the set that's approved by the company. I consider that to be content. So I guess just quick format for me is content. Not long, large files, long editing, layered editing. Something I can get out super quick. It feels like content to me.
Yeah. No, it's I kind of beg differ on this end. We're gonna go with the behind the scenes. To me, that's videographer.
Yeah, it's still
what I'm saying? Because the reason why I'm saying with a content creator, and this is the term that I'm going with the term how people use it. Not the actual Webster dictionary. Yes, people, there is a dictionary you can read that, yeah. I'm pretty sure they got a website where you can read it, but I digress. But it's a videographer, you shoot, how can I put this? You mainly shoot, you don't shoot yourself. A lot of these content creators, they shoot themselves. And what I mean by that is this. I don't care if you set up 3 tripods. Fucker, that's not videography.
No, you can't control it. There's things you can do with the stationary. And most people are not going to buy any of those rigs that they can move. And they're just way too expensive. I mean, most videographers that do any type of video are not paying for them. So the cell phone content creators are not doing any motorized rigs to move their stationary cameras.
Oh, no. So, so to me, I always liked the cameraman because he can... I wanted the experience that you're in the room watching and how you would watch. You come up and see the up close. You go sit back, drink some whiskey and cross your legs and see how I'm dragging it for the wide angle. Then you want to come up front and look it dead in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's like I didn't even agree with the motherfucker that had the stationary and the move around. I'm like, for what?
Yeah.
He can just back.
Yes.
Oh my God. So, but also this too, how much being behind the camera taught you how to shoot porn as a videographer? Because the videographers, you got videographers that shoot sports. You got videographers that, you know, people shoot wrestling. But a porn cameraman is a very skilled person. That's right.
Yeah, especially like, you know, if you're doing 2 camera setups, one is usually a wider shot, like you were saying, and the other one has to get the emotion, the close-ups, the details, the intensity. And you have to like mentally sort of meter what you're looking at and where you're going and follow them, while also keeping your body sideways to the light and everything so it can get in around. Or, I mean, there's a lot of times I'm holding camera and I'm holding a light to get the right shot, or a ring light on the front to get the right shot.
No, fuck that. Have you ever had to do this? Grab the studio light, tilt it forward to get that shot because the overhead, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, while I'm holding one camera and I'm doing this and having to be completely silent while the other person's getting a shot.
And then, and then you get real ambitious. See, you got to have skills to hold the camera while take off your shoes, pull the chair to the bed. You climb up on the bed to get the overhead. And I mean, no, we ain't talking about like this. No.
No, you
I don't be looking through. I don't be looking through the iPad. I'll be like,
yeah, you got to be the right direction the entire time too, because you can't show yourself crawling on the bed.
Or you in the hotel room, you try to avoid getting caught in the mirror.
It's like a weird like cup camera all of a sudden. Like, why is there a third person?
Like, wait a second. Why I'm seeing the cameraman in the mirror? You know, or even with the transition, you never try to put the camera down. Or move it to where it just miss everybody. Yeah. You done caught the wall for like 2 seconds.
Right. Just pick a spot and keep it stable as things are transitioning.
Oh my goodness.
Like follow the face. Follow the butt. Follow the penetration.
So in the content houses, I know you probably do you dibble dabble as a camera woman? Yes,
both. Yeah, so there'll be days like where I'm doing both. There'll be days where I'm doing one, and then the next day I'm doing the other. It's a mix, and I tend to like lean towards house management too. So I'll do a little bit of everything.
I mean, people gave the wherewithal of giving you the task of casting. So yes, you a boss. I did. Because see, people don't realize that's the asshole that's the asshole in the room job, and it's a reason for it. Because I can find you sexy as fuck, but I have to think, do you really fit this movie?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Are you going to make this company money? And then I have to think, like, at the end of this DVD, there's going to be a battle for the cover. Who's going to win? And like, where do all of these people like hang up together in that the hierarchy of where they are in porn matters too, because I don't want to have somebody that's like drastically a new beginner with somebody that's a superstar on the DVD. They all need to be sort of balanced as well. It's a very complicated casting experience. Yeah.
Because see, I remember DVDs where you might have 5 girls on the cover and you had 10 girls on the DVD. Yeah. And you had the back, you had all these.
You get them left out. Yeah, they're like in little tiny pictures.
Yeah, and see too. I always wondered this, and you can tell me this or not. How many different covers, mock covers, do they have? Meaning that they go through, because I know they got to sit there and look at these two, because like I'm gonna give you an example. A cover that involves a female and a male, right? I'm pretty sure they have to have. And you got the DVD is probably, let's say 5 scenes. Let's say 5 scenes. All boy girls, right? So I'm pretty sure they had to do different. Well, I mean, not mix and matches, but you know, the pictures with each of the talents, right? I mean, the couples, I guess. So I wonder how many mocks do they make up, especially if it's a DVD that have that much talent, or even with the females.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure, you know, if there's really great talent on it, like the last DVD that I worked on, it makes it hard. You know, me and the main director producer, we were making bets on who we thought was going to win the cover, because it becomes so complicated, and sometimes you just know because the people rock their photo shoot or like their intensity together is the deciding factor. And then you have to stack all those DVDs together to make them look like a level of cohesive while also picking that cover. And then it has to be cohesive to the brand too. So I'm sure those mock settings are really complex, and I'm sure that they, you know, have to sit them all side by side to really deeply go through them because of the like integrity of the brand, especially some of these mainstream companies.
Yeah. So now it's about to really get good, fellas. Buckle up. All right. Now, so with me, when I picked the cover, it was actually but I picked it off of not how the girl looked. I picked it off of which scene was my main event. And what I mean by which scene was the best scene out of that DVD, the set of scenes that I was going to put on that DVD. Is that the same thought process also that goes into picking the cover?
I feel like it is because, you know, watching a DVD with multiple videos with 4 minimum, most often, it's a journey. Yeah. You have to have a main event. You have to have a feature. You have to have a climax. You have to imagine like some of these people are going to sit down and want to watch this entire thing in one go, even though not all of their customers are going to do it. Some people are. So you got to have something that they're really looking forward to. And I think that's a smart way to build up to the cover too. Picking that most intense scene. But, you know, they're not always picking a scene either. Sometimes they're picking just like a pretty girl shot. They just want a hot girl on some of them.
But see, do you think the fans, when they see the cover, think that is the main event scene? Because I mean, even as a fan, because me as a fan, when I used to look at the DVDs, that told me that's the scene I need to see. You feel what I'm coming from? You know, period. So it's like, to me, is it short-sighted to only go with the prettiest chick? Because porn, don't get it twisted, it's based off of pretty girls, but it's pretty with a dick in your mouth. Let's keep it 100. You can look pretty without a dick too, but what gets them in porn is how you look when you're being fucked, and your sex appeal and the scene and what have you. And plus, you're selling a DVD. You know, period. It's no different than like, even like with like when Victoria's Secrets do their fashion show, right? They always tell you the mainstream models' names that's gonna be walking it. It tells us them the ones we need to see. You feel what I'm saying? And something, let's be real, some of them models, the ones they named, don't look better than the ones they didn't.
Right. Yeah. No. But they may have like something about them that people follow for, or clout.
Yeah. Yeah.
They might make money.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, to me, I'm gonna ask you this then. All right. For you, let's say you did a 4-scene DVD. You know what I'm saying? Who would you cast for it? And it, you know what I'm saying? It's how you want to do it. I ain't gonna say it, guys. It could be a what I call a gonzo DVD,
right?
Or it can be something more extensive where it's a storyline. I don't even know the storyline. Who would you cast?
Okay, so I'm working on a series that is based on like tattoo girls that are like the bad influence. And it leads to like threesomes. So there's a tattoo girl, there's a girl next door looking type usually, and then at least one male talent. So male talent off the top of my head, Will Tile, every day. Just amazing talent, good person, ready to work. And then girl-wise, you know, people like Tiger Lily, ex-wife Karen, Valerica would be great options for girls. I'll go circle back to the male talent. For the girl next door type, Rebel. obviously. Because she would be a great, like, a sleeper surprise where she looks like she's super innocent, and then it's like,
Yeah.
whoa, my titties are massive, and so is my, like, a universe of a butthole that is
and
beautiful.
Lord have mercy, that she is the how can I put this? She is the ultimate. When you look at her, you would not even know. You wouldn't even believe it. And trust me, I had on the show. Trust me, y'all go check out the interview with her. And she's come to the Premium Smoke Room, people. So you might want to subscribe and check that one out. So
yeah, you gotta see them new titties.
Yeah, because I mean the contrast of tattooed and the cookie cutter, that is fucking hot because dudes like both. And that's actually a fancy of a threesome when you think about it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And I tend to get cast as the aggressor. So it gives me an option to, you know, put myself in some of those scenes, but not have to be the main thing for all of them. Or I can get a site where I can, you know, feed some of my name and what I've done with my work into it, but the production doesn't have to be based on me. Another great girl that I would think of for the girl next door type would be Addison Vodka. She's been incredible. I like her look. She just seems like a good person, also ready to work. Male talent wise, I would always say Jonathan Jordan, Richard Mann, my people. I would, go to my team. That's where I would start.
So it's good to have a team, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah. People that you can rely on. It's important. And people that I feel like their relationship with me and my relationship with them is both good because we have such an age gap that, I get to tell them things like therapy tip words and things like that.
Yeah.
Like hot words. They're like, I don't think that that's real. And I'm like, it is to my generation.
Oh yeah. It ain't like I said, we didn't grow up with a lot of the shit that y'all came up with.
No.
Labels
for everything. We would label it all.
And be sensitive about it, goddamn it.
Yeah.
It'd be like, damn, it's just crazy even to like I said, it's just crazy, yo. That I swear. Maybe because I'm old school, I'm from a different era.
Yeah.
I'm learning though. I'm learning. I agree with
I think it's just a bunch of people that want to be understood. So that's, they're in a way, by complicating it with more words, people are actually trying to simplify things.
Yeah. Which actually you overcomplicating things.
Yeah, in some ways. I feel like some people feel like if you know more of them to start, it helps you address them a way that they feel comfortable.
Let's see. Oh yeah, because I think, but see, also I tell people you have to give grace to people understanding because
that too.
It's no different than religion. When we got in this business, we had to break a lot of religious shit. People don't realize that because of what was hammered to us. We was taught to basically be sexually dormant. Basically, we don't do shit.
One partner.
One partner. Man, they don't want you to do that hard, goddamn. Some shit, but they don't want to nudge the priest to even date a fuck. I'm like,
right, yeah.
The fuck, y'all Jedis or something?
Some secret power we don't know about.
I'm saying. So I'll ask you this though, because you mentioned that they expect you to be the aggressor. Are you the aggressor in real life?
Typically, yes. Yeah, I'm known for getting angry if I don't have a healthy sex life. So yes, I am the aggressor. Porn was definitely right for me.
Something. I can feel her pain because
Yeah.
I don't be in the greatest moods, man, busting that.
Yeah, my friends have told me it's a really masculine thing.
Yeah, I mean, because to me, it's one, I love sex, and two, there's no better feeling than a nut. I'm sorry. And plus, like I said,
I need
it's
it for my
like,
mental health. Like, you want me to be a better person? Some regular sex.
yeah, fuck me. Yeah, yeah, let's fuck. Hey, because to
Check the
me, it's
bitch.
like, no, because to me, it's like I ain't even gonna front. I be looking at like porn couples or swinger couples. They be seeing the picture. I be like, damn, wish I had a buddy like that would just come over and suck my dick.
Right. We just go live and fuck like we normally would.
Hey, shit, we over there having a drive. She's shifting my dick like it's a stick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. See, that's why I love being in porn business because actually that's one thing I do miss about shooting. I did get the fuck on the record. I did get the fuck alive.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So I had fun with that shit though. But to me also, I don't care nobody say. The nut for me was when that shit sold.
Yeah.
That was my heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When the payment hits multiple times a month, that's nice.
Oh my God, especially for multiple places.
Yeah.
Hey, some of y'all need to learn how to know about that. You feel what I'm saying? So all I got to say is this, Mama. I mean, dang, you gaining some power and influence in the industry. I must commend you, Miss Lady. I must commend you out of this piece. You're now becoming a kingmaker. And so, and also, like I said, people don't realize when that's part of also being in the business is that not only just filming in front of the camera, but also making connections and relationships behind the camera that can help you elevate your status. Because
Yeah.
it's more. Do you think people don't think beyond just being a talent?
Oh, absolutely. They get like a pride and ego with needing to be talent. And I understand that in terms of like maybe that's how you feel like you make your money. That can be scary, but you have to like let go of that feeling of I need to be on camera and the star forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I didn't push myself as male talent towards the end of my career. I was just a resident male talent. It was just people knew me because I was in enough of the damn scenes.
Yeah.
And I'm still to this day kind of shook that people know me because of porn.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I can say more people in my town know me about porn than my rap. And now I'm known for the rap music.
Right.
Oh my God, people! I didn't hear this gorgeous lady up here for an strong hour. You know, and I know she's a busy lady. She's a boss. You just heard, so she got things she needs to do, and she's on a different fucking coast. So there you go. So with that being said, she will be back. And we were going to bring her to the Premium Smoke Room again. Y'all need to go to the Premium Smoke Room to see the previous episode. And man, oh God, y'all just no, y'all missed out. But she will be back to the Premium Smoke Room on Loyal Fans. 5 premium podcasts for you to enjoy. 4 wonderful hostesses you're going to fall in love with. And it gets more candy, it gets more provocative, it gets more wild, it gets more crazy. The tits come out, dildos might pop out. You don't know if that's you subscribe. And
Booty.
if you, oh yeah, the booty is. I mean, you can show a little booty. You just can't show no bare booty. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So can we see some booty? At least see some booty.
Yeah, I'm in a dress, so as much as possible.
Yes. See, there you go. See, that's just a preview. Now imagine she, pulled it up and showed everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell her what else she might do within the Premium Smoke Room. And also, people, I have to announce this also. I don't know if this would be, well, I will be starting once a month, if she's ever down, bringing you the VIP Smoke Room to X live, people. I don't know when
That
this
would be
is necessarily
fun.
dropping, when I'm dropping, because October 12th, Miss Diosha Loves Zenny Lee is going to unveil her post-surgery tips live on X and playback here on the Premium Smoke Room. So I just want to put that out there. So I'm gonna be doing that once a month with a lovely lady, and Miss Nacke might be one of them. People trust and believe. So you know what I'm saying. I'm just doing a little something to get y'all subscribed to Premium Smoke Room. That's the whole point. And also to follow my black ass on Twitter so I can get some more motherfucking engagement. And so I can make money on Twitter too. And for my Spotify people, I'm sorry, I'm taking forever. My Spotify people, you know I got you covered. Savage Smoke. That's right, people. I bring the industry top male talents to the pod so we can really chop it up behind that paywall. We give you the real smoke about the industry through a man's perspective. Plus, on top of that, you can binge on over 400 episodes of limited podcast series that I did in the past. Episodes from the Premium Smoke podcast, which she is on, that is not on Loyal Fans. That's right. Some exclusive shit is over there that, you know, I ain't got over there. You feel me? And some other lovely shit that I dropped for y'all, you know, just because I love you. So you got two ways to subscribe. I should say subscribe to both, but if not, just subscribe regardless. Now, with that being said, speaking about subscribes and subscriptions and all that, Miss Nacke, can you tell them where they can spend that smacky?
If you go on over to Google, put in Tiffany, Nacke, you will find me. But easier maybe go to the Smokers Lounge, watch my episodes first, and then you'll see my name. Easy search. Find all my pages. I'm right there on Google, Pinterest, Bing, you name it. I got OnlyFans, Loyal Fans, all of them. You can subscribe to me, whatever. Pornhub, all of it.
So, before I go, what did we learn today? Well, one, Miss Nacke got a banging ass fucking body in a goddamn dress, people. Jesus. That shape is banging, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. Yes, Lord, she is so sexy. But also, on a serious note, people, there's different levels in this business. There's different ways to make money in this business. Also, the point of getting into a business where you film and you can go to Hollywood and stuff of that nature, the natural progression is to, once you be in front of the camera, go behind the camera. Think about Sylvester Stallone. Think about Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tyler Perry. We just talking about Hollywood. Porn, Lexington Steele, motherfucking Jenna Jameson. You feel me? Belladonna. I can go down the fucking list. Goddamn Prince Joshua. Shouts out to my mentor and big brother out there. You feel what I'm saying? They went from being talent, booking, managing. See, it's more money on the back end than the front end, but y'all still stuck on the front end. So you can't come in this business and can't see the forest for the trees. You feel what I'm saying?
No.
There's more ways to make money. The key is finding those ways, taking advantage of it. So, with that being said, you know, we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? If you haven't learned anything, smoke this over. Tiffany Nacke, can you tell them bye?
Bye, guys. Thanks for listening and watching.
Yeah.